Okay, now there should be a chat, I think, here somewhere. Maybe it's under there. There, that's it. Is that right? There. You get a commercial? Oh, there I am. Okay, we got a Google Hangout going on. There's Big Bank, Little Bank, and I put the link. Well, I can put it here now. I think. Scroll. No, I can't do it here. I can put it right here in chat. There's a link if you wish to join the Hangout, and this should allow several people to do their thing, talk, banter about. There you go. I see Cindy and Dacone and Amy. Okay, great. I got some stuff to pack up here and get some work done. So I thought I'd hang out. It'll be fun. We've done this before for several hours, late in the evening, but well, hey, it's daytime. There's nothing wrong with working in the daytime. So if you want to join it, we got the Hangout link right over here in the chat, and it's also posted in the YouTuber coin community on Facebook. There it is. And for a minute, then I'm going LCS to buy an MS-65 56 braided hair in the raw. Take a good hard look at it before you do. Make sure it's right. There's some fakes out there, especially in the large sense. I've got one back here somewhere. I'm at work. Quit. That's easy enough. Okay, I got to get this stuff over here packed up. This is the big show I'm packing here. Okay. Some of it's already in folders. That makes life easy. I store stuff here in used holders. There we go. So I put them in new ones. And we'll see if anybody joins in here. Yeah, I'm using these. So I write the information on the back. 1840. Oh. I hear somebody. Oh, I got to get speakers soon. Who's that? Youper girl.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Now, I might get some feedback because I got the voice over there. I got a camera here, one there. If it's a problem, we'll figure it out. Sometimes we get some feedback. Let me see if I can
So far, so good.
There's a mute button on YouTube. I gotta find this. There it is. I think we got it covered. There. So how's your day going? Are you warm?
No, I am freezing. I woke up and everything is pure ice. We have icicles hanging off of everything, so they called school off today.
You still in school?
For the little ones.
The little ones. So that makes better sense. The link is no good, says Cindy. Let me try copy and paste that again. Here's a copy.
I clicked on the first one. It worked.
Okay, and here's a paste. There, that's the second one, Cindy. You can try that one. There we go.
Actually, I'm gonna grab coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I got a fresh pot brewing right now. There. This is who is it? Who won this? John Wolf won this one. That's a first-time winner. God love him. Oh, we got to find a quarter and count out a bunch of wheats. Okay, it's a holder. That's in a holder. Yeah, man, I was wore out after the show last night. I just went to bed. Got up about 6. Gooped off for a little bit. Went back to bed. And this fire occasion. Hey, we got a live stream going, or a hangout. If you want to click on that link right above your name, you can probably hang out live. It allows several people to get involved. We don't know how many. We've had what, 6, 8 involved in one of these. It's been a lot of fun. And just chat, tell us how your day is going. But it's a live participation, which is kind of neat. Amy's in here, but she's getting coffee. There we go. I'll just put I need one of the good ones. Well, I don't know where those went. I'm really working on the task organization. Where they went?
Hey, Fire Cajun. Linda Cone.
Nope.
Oh, all you working people.
Oh, what's this?
For shame.
Okay, you get an old one. Get the old style. Anybody in yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to see if anybody else. Cindy's trying to get in. There it is. Now, I can't see you yet. You don't have your camera enabled. That's okay. I probably don't want to see anyway, right? Yeah. Okay, we got some Bermuda coins here.
All right. Is that better? I look
Hey,
like
look,
I just woke up.
Good
I'm
morning.
smoking a cigarette, so I was
I
keeping my
got one
camera
over
off.
here too. Yeah. Well, for cigarettes, I wouldn't get up. I just stay in bed. There's John Wolf. John, I'm
Hey,
packing your
John.
stuff up.
Congrats on the win.
Yeah, he got that quarter and that bust half. I'm putting those together as we speak. Here it is. Ooh, you can do this. Let's see. Where the hell's the camera? Logitech, EasyCam, Stream, Web. Not this one. There. This is what I'm doing. Is putting this together. That's the
Nice.
package. I still got to get you. I still got to get you the Wheats, the Canadians, that thing. But we're setting it up. Where's this one? That's trash. Next. I got everything in different piles.
Oh, I can see. It's
This is
amazing.
the Panda from SJ here. That's a real nice looking one. It takes forever to pack these things up. Man,
What
I
is that
screw
gold
everything.
coin up there?
Pardon?
The gold one. Is that a Booker T?
Oh, that's a medallion. SJ sent a bunch of those. Let's see if we can get that. Put the paper in before the coin. It's so much easier that way. This one?
Yeah.
That is an Eisenhower medallion of sorts.
Oh.
Let's see if we can get a better look at that. There you go.
Oh, I gotcha. That's cool.
Yeah, she's had a whole bunch of these. So we just put in one
Neat.
at a time. Well, he's got a couple of likes in here.
Hey,
That's a
Lincoln.
medallion.
Good morning. Good morning.
There's a 74. Real
Very
shiner on
nice.
that one.
Yeah.
Hard to get decent Ikes. There's another one here. It's a bicentennial. This is more akin with what most people see for Ikes.
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, they just tore out.
They're
But,
so big.
yeah,
And
big,
heavy.
heavy. That's not it. Where to go? Web stream Lenovo. Every time I click between cameras, it rearranges the list of cameras.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you got
Oh,
them. They're
yeah.
just covered with contact marks. Just beat
Just a
up.
few.
I mean, there's no wear on this thing.
I think it's been through the ringer once or twice.
Yeah, they just get bounced around. There's a 74, on the other hand, is a whole lot nicer. There you go. You're going to have a contact mark here and there, but the fields are a whole lot cleaner. Yeah, it's downright respectable. This is the kind you could take out and show to your friends. I'm going to get in and have a look down here with my pointy stick. Let's see, I'm going to look right down here. Looks like a bit of a change in color. Let's have a look. Where are you? I'm backwards here. Okay, that's the start of a die crack, I believe. Really hasn't separated yet. No matter. It's a decent one for John. Ouch, that's been well used, says Lincoln. Let's find my way back. What's that one? There, go back to here. All right. Oh, wow, everything's backwards. This is so hard. I got no place to put the little camera. Even though I've taken the printer off the desk, there seems to be less room. There we go. Here's another one. That's in a holder. What's that? That's a Canadian.
So when I went to the schedule for the coin seminar,
Yeah.
when you click on the one that says February, it gives you the November schedule.
No, it's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
So I posted a blog entry on mine about it.
Yeah.
But I'll update when I couldn't find the correct link or what the deal was. So I'll update it when I got it.
Okay. Let's see. Here's the 1 Million Pennies project. Okay. What does it? It says November. And where's it go? It says February. Okay. But I don't have the show times in yet for February. Yeah. See, that's November again.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me time. It's on my list.
Okay.
It's a long list. Let's see. Win video blog and live stream directory. If you go to that, there's a tab on the bottom. Move this out of the way. The coin seminar. And we've got a couple of in here so far. I've got me, it's me, Brian, you, the big show.
And I'll do a giveaway too.
Okay. You can add that right now. Stop it.
I'm gonna probably make people mad with mine, but that's okay.
No, people don't mind free stuff, even if it's low value free stuff. They'll like it.
No, not the giveaway part with debunking some of these things. I did have the Royal Canadian Mint get back to me.
Yeah, I can't get the U.S. Mint to talk.
And it was a copy and paste of the bullshit that's on their website anyway.
Yeah.
Which didn't answer any of my questions. So the best answer I got back was from actually from the publishing company that does the Charlton Press, the Charlton Standard catalogs.
Yeah.
And it was a girl, she said, I honestly am not entirely sure how exactly the minting process is. She said, but I do know that they cut the coins from tubes.
From tubes?
Yeah.
So a rod, huh?
And I was like, wow. She said, but then, the planchets go into the press and there you go. And they're done, which is fairly the same as ours, except ours are done out of sheets. And I was like, wow. Yeah. So that's kind of cool to find that out. But other than that, I have not been able to find out information. But I've had you, Robert, and Ken Potter all agree with me on the double queen's face. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's a handy site, Coins in Canada, but it needs a lot of work. Yours will come along a whole lot better. It takes time to put these blogs together. I mean, it's a continuous process.
Right.
Let's see, I got to write this down. That's an 1831 in good. I got that bus hat right here in front of me. Well,
hey, Cheapskate.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, I was saying hi to Cheapskate and Weasel and Patrick. A bunch of people popped in.
You guys got the link if you want to get involved here. There we go. There's that $50, 1831. Yeah, pretty well worn, but they're kind of slick. I like those. Let's see if I can put that link up again. More people can join. Cheapskate says, I'm doing a giveaway just have to figure out my time slot. I have to talk to someone about being a special guest on Tuesday, and I'll send you an email. Very good. Yeah. With the Google Hangouts, you could interview somebody right here. That'd be pretty slick. You don't get a whole lot of, multiple people in a stream. Well, I suppose it's got a lot to do with setting up this scheduling. Won't work for Cindy for some reason. Cindy, you want a phone? I might have it.
Yeah, she's on a phone. You have to have the Google Hangouts app.
That's it.
Oh, there's trouble.
Marvin?
Oh, Jesus.
What'd I do? I didn't do anything.
Oh, Jesus.
It's all
Lindsay
with
alive.
me.
Oh, what do I do with these stamps?
Throw them in the garbage.
Throw them in the garbage? Well, I said I'd send them. I'm going to send them as is. I'll put them with the currency. That's the way I'll do those. I'll put them in a piece of cardboard, and they'll be fine. Yeah, I got some stamps in one of the packages. You know, here's a free bonus. Great. Got a dime and some stamps. It's a dime I wanted. They sent the stamps as a bonus. I don't collect stamps.
No.
I can't even find my stamps. All right, we'll push them out. And that should work. Cindy says, I tried the iPad on the phone. Didn't work. All right, you may need a PC.
I'll send it to her. Hold on.
That's kind of in there. That's good enough. Here's that 15 cents. Apparently the 15-cent Bahamas are a little bit better, more desirable. Actually got a price on these of like 40 cents. There they are. Give it 20, 30 years. It'll be worth something, I bet you. I can't get mintage on the Bahama coins. I've hunted around. There's that little piece of silver. I'll put that with that first one. Yeah, because that looks so darn empty.
Oh, I thought that was one of them hologram stickers, not a bar.
Beg your pardon?
I thought that was one of them hologram stickers, not a silver bar.
Oh no, I'm putting them in flips and adding the little cutout there.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the piece. Like, you know, the piece just has a hologram sticker. That's what it looked like. It didn't look like a piece of silver.
Ta-da! That's what I'm doing. Hologram stickers.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I hate that.
This is hard enough for me, just printing these out and cutting them up and getting them cut even. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, that's pretty square, buddy.
It works. Ta-da!
Magic.
Here we go with it. What's it? Penny we're gonna put in there.
You got to get one of those little paper cutters in the craft section.
Well, I got one. This is the best I can do with. I'm not an artist. I'm a coin guy. There.
That's baloney. I've seen you with the Play-Doh, buddy.
Oh, that's at halftime. That's a neat one. No, one dime. 1856.
I just sold my 1830.
There we go. Yeah, this one just fell out of a package the other day. Didn't cost nothing. We'll just throw that in a big show. Someone would be happy. You realize there's a large date and a small date on 1856 dimes?
I did not know that until yesterday when you said
Now
it.
you do. Yeah, put that in your notes. I think.
Actually, I knew today. I didn't know yesterday, but I knew today because you told me yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Ah!
Okay, there. I set this stuff up and clean it up every single week. Where's that box?
Hey, I got one of those.
Pardon?
That thing you got there in the middle, I seen it because I got one of those right here. Look, buddy. Clutch!
Oh. You get a clutch pick?
Yeah, I play with the clutch pick. I play it all the time.
I get the old style. He's got a new one out.
Come here.
I gotta send mine to PCGS.
You got it? I didn't know that.
Any more? Yes, I think we're there.
I was gonna say I didn't think it worked for City. He's echoing everybody terrible.
Okay, let's get this out of the way.
Unsubscribe.
There you are. Magic.
Unsubscribe.
Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning.
There.
Get back. This is Moo Moo.
There we go. Oop.
Oh, you guys want to see something cool? I'll show you something someone spent at Daddy's.
Tell us the story, Cindy.
Oh, you don't want to hear my story. You might lose your channel.
All right. What are these? These are Canadians. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it!
I hate that.
Yeah.
No.
Here, set up a pile of 10, then I just set up more piles and then make sure they match in height, and that'll be good enough. Get the hairs out of there.
I had to go to my laptop to join. This is weird. Never had to do that before.
What is it?
I had to go all the way to my laptop to join. And I've never had to do that before.
Well, I set up the stream on my end, so maybe it needs to be through the laptop to be compatible with what the hell I'm doing.
I don't know.
One more. There. There's a roll of Canadian.
Hey, Treasure Trolls and Jeff. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
I can't find nothing. All right.
Refresh.
There we go. Ooh, let's look in the chat. I see Snakefoot's in here. I haven't looked at these Canadians. I don't know what to expect. There's a nice toner. If you like those sort of things.
Wait. I've got things until I'm dead.
Where you at, Jeff W? He's warming up before he goes back outside. And we should get 70s today. Here. Western Kansas. I've been to Kansas. Five. There we go. What are you guys working on today?
I have to bring my desk back upstairs and my printer and get my computer and everything. I'll set back up here instead of down in my dungeon.
Yeah.
And I had to pack up all of my coins and everything when I left, and I brought them with me and had them sitting at my brother's. So now I have all my coins in boxes, and now I have to redo that.
So you definitely moving to Texas?
Yeah, it's looking like it. we went, we went with the, if we find what we don't, what we want, then we wouldn't, because we have options. But we found a few places that we like that are established homes, and then the prospect of buying a really nice, really super nice, like big ass double wide,
Yeah.
putting it on a piece of land too. So hubby is on his way out to California right now. So when he gets back down to Texas from that, then he'll go and look at a couple of these other places and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty.
You know what area, Amy?
It'll be right around Tyler, which is northeast Texas. It's Pine Woods. It's between Dallas and Shreveport,
Yeah.
4 hours north of Houston.
Yeah, I'm just about an hour north of Houston.
How are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I bought my boat at Lake Travis.
Me and Rivendell, we're working on, grant prospect to check out all these different areas like Lake Travis.
I bought my boat down there. I seriously did.
No.
I'm gonna need you to get back.
Oh, did you see
But
this
after today, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to pack up and run away.
one? Have you seen these?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
This is a whole state of Florida with a quarter in it. He's got them all. He's got all the states. Makes a jigsaw puzzle out of it. Colorado, Rhode Island. Iowa. I don't think I have Texas.
No, the puzzle piece. I got the Texas little flip one.
You get the Texas one of this?
Yes. Remember when I won the big show?
That never happened.
Oh, I don't have Texas. Well, congratulations. Okay, I'll just find
Thank you.
another coin.
I think he said Kansas was good.
Yeah.
I had 4 of them. This guy spent these at Natty's yesterday. I had 4 of them out with the other. It's a brand new 2018 halves.
Oh, nice.
He said he ordered a bunch of them from Philly, and he spent them. I'm like, okay, I'll take 4. What happened?
Is that other one gold or
It's
was
tone.
it just like?
It's like tone. Like this one's got like purples and stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
The other one's just normal. But they're nice.
So I picked me up a new book from the library.
Yeah, everything still.
Oh, I can't find what I want, but these ones are actually really cool. I just have to decide if I actually want to go through and photocopy the whole thing. It's a 1966. I got to read it here. Standard catalog. So I think this is it a Charlton? I don't know. It's super tiny though. It's just a little bitty thin book from 66. Canadian tokens and paper money.
You know, some people they borrow library books. They borrow books from other people, and they take. Geez, you got these cameras here. Photograph every page. And you got
Right. I got one of my good scores from Craigslist. Somebody was selling a copier machine. It's like a smaller home one. It's like a $300 machine, and they couldn't figure out why it stopped working. So they wanted $20 for it. So I gave them $20 for it and brought it home. Turns out it just needed the firmware updated. Never had a problem with it since.
Huh.
So that was one of my good scores. So you can, it's like a straight up office thing. So I could do this whole book fairly quickly.
There you go. Oh, I need a hold of it. Oh.
Hoosier just sent me a pretty cool token that's in here. I just have to start counting leaves on it and stuff. There's a lot of leaves, and this particular token, there's like 20 or 30 different ones. I think these are from 1838.
Cindy, wake up!
What? What happened?
It's 24 past the hour. I know.
What?
Why do you have your camera off, buddy?
It's 24 past the hour, buddy.
Oh. So it's time to hide that down.
Yeah, we're not gonna go because I gotta. Speaking of scores, I gotta go get one. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
That is enough, ma'am.
That is enough, sir.
I said that's enough.
There we go. Philip Stearns is in the chat. The new name.
Good morning.
Hello, Philip. Hi, Anna. I just seen you because I hadn't been looking. Hey, Alexander.
Here's the process I got to go through for these. Let's see, you need a stick. All right. I'm going to take out the old one. Now, the best way to pull a coin out of a holder is puncture the Mylar. And you go
I'm
all
so
around.
glad he showed me that trick because I have popped a lot of
They pop right out.
Pop and lock.
I want to get that into here. Nice and even.
Ooh.
And, take
Tiny
it down.
item.
pretty nifty.
Yep. No, don't do this.
Do not.
Please do not do that.
Right.
That's in.
The whole coin
Yeah.
community will cringe at once.
We got the old one. I got these all plastic taped. I want to keep the plastic.
Yeah. 1946 BU. D. 1946 D. Look that over.
46 0.
46 D. Yeah.
How much?
I got it for free.
Oh. How'd you like to double your money?
Double your money.
Double times 1 billion times 1712. Buddy? Yep. Sorry. I'm very confusing sometimes. I confuse myself. Iowa. I just got rid of that die set, the cracked die. I just gave it to Mikey last night. Iowa.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He bought that and my new Donald Trump silver round. He bought it too. I got it yesterday, sold it yesterday. I didn't get to have it very long.
That's good. That's bad omen right there.
It was a funny ass coin. I stuck it in my pocket and I said, that race next to Trump. How you doing?
You look like more like Donald Duck.
Yep, right next to my what happened, buddy.
Okay. Now we got these.
What are those? Oh, Sid, you chooching?
All the time.
Buddy! Disgusting.
Ah. If you're packing a bunch of coins, you're going to find one of these things is pretty darn handy.
Oh, I'm going to give you one of them.
Man, look, you can just pick it up.
I just have the big oversized variety.
There you go.
Cut off pieces to make it match.
Dude,
So
two things I love the most is super glue and electrical tape, buddy. If you ever take super glue and you want it to dry fast and hard, like glass on glass bond, you take super glue and baking powder or baking soda, sprinkle on it, instantly, like that quick.
Never thought about that.
Oh, it works so fast. It's strong as hell. It'd be like a cast on something you ain't never gonna break. You take a hammer and just bounce off it. But if you get it on a Q-tip and then throw it in the garbage can, it can't start on fire. This Q-tip starts smoking. It's not good. Like chemical reactions, it starts on fire. You're like, where's that smoke coming from?
That would be bad.
Yeah, it happened. But I'm still here. We made it all right.
There.
I'm gonna pick up the coin and then I will be back.
I think the closest I've ever come to that, I started my kitchen on fire once, or almost.
You
Like
just
really
wasn't
close to starting my kitchen on fire. I tried cooking with a wok for the first time.
I wish Natty's would burn down. That'd be sick.
And
Yeah.
I had to throw flour on it because it's grease. And that was the worst smelling thing I think I've ever had to deal with in my life. It was horrible. I just found a Prince Edward Island holy dollar in this coin. Or in this book.
It's got a hole, all right.
It's a donut.
Is it supposed to be?
Well, it says 1,000 Spanish dollars were perforated during the administration of the tyrannical Governor Smith, and both the rings and centers countermarked. The rings passed for 5 shillings currency and the plugs for $1. They're very rare because forgeries forced their retirement from circulation the following year. You find one of these in 1966, this thing was worth, in VG, it was worth 800 Canadian dollars. So, and the center plug was worth the same. At GF, they were worth 1,200. That's crazy. I've never seen those.
Never heard tell of such a thing. There's a lot of stuff out there.
They're Spanish, so they're 8 reals is what they really are. But they call them Prince Edward Island holy dollars. Cool. Here's a bucket lister.
Yeah. There's a. Get these in and make a brick. Whatever the heck you're packing, make a solid block. Okay, let's see. Let's start packing these in. What if that'll fit in a tube? Sure.
I only have 2 more large sets to find 2 or 3 to complete my collection there, cheapskate, and then I want to start working. I'm starting on fish scales as well, but I want to start on some of the other
I got one somewhere.
guys and stuff like that.
Let's see.
But those ones go back a lot farther in date than 1858. Well, then that's when they go into tokens.
Get this out of the way. I'm not typing anything. All right. It's an 1888. Let's see what that looks like. Get out of here.
You know what? I'm not even sure, cheapskate. I gotta look.
There we go. Worn. Will be very good as all. What's the back look like?
Nice.
What the hell's the H?
Pharmacy.
It's on the bottom.
Underneath the bow.
Pressure status.
There it is. H is the Heaton mint. Now, a lot of things about those mint marks on these H's on these Canadians, you find a lot of repunch mint marks, and they're unrecorded. They're probably very common. I've seen them several times so far.
Yeah.
Something to keep an eye on. Well, it's a private mint mark. They don't have to meet the same standards with their repunching a mint mark. As long as it's on there, they're happy.
Yes.
That's all the more out.
Cheapskate, all I need is a 1900 H and a 1905 King Edward. They did include the 1891 large leaf and small leaf varieties in this book. I need a small leaf, but those are spendy. Spendy.
Wow, I wonder where that went.
And then that book is done. I don't know if they have books for tokens.
Well, you collect 1,000 of them, you can write a book. Look, I'm not going to find the scale. I'll just put this away. There it is. Tiny thing. Yeah, that's the only fish scale I've got. There.
Well, I just picked up that 1883 off of eBay for less than $4, including shipping.
You can get them for cheap. I mean, a lot of times there aren't that many collectors. You've got them being listed and not that many people bidding on them.
This one, I think it was holed, and they tried to refill the hole.
Yeah. A lot of times it's lead solder.
If you can see, it almost looks like a cud, but it's not.
Yeah, that's a patch hole.
Yeah, it looks like they just tried to refill the hole.
Yeah,
I have a couple of those.
You can take like a nail and press it, and if it's lead, it'll leave a mark real easy.
Yeah, it did on the back side with my fingernail.
All right, yeah, that's like lead. Ain't nothing there.
No. And then this was a token from Hoosier.
Hoosier?
Yep. He's like, I picked it up. I don't know anything about it. Do you want it? He's like, I just thought it was kind of cool. They're like big, heavy coppers.
That's a bouquet sou. One sou. One sou.
From 1837. This is Montreal.
Let's see. Where the hell's the book?
You have to count the leaves on the bouquet on the reverse. There's like 20 or 30 different varieties of these.
Yeah.
And then go from there of which ones they are.
You know. This is them.
Yep.
Montreal issues.
So it just happened that this was the book that came in from a Grand Rapids library, which is tokens and paper money. Perfect.
Yep. Do I need a photocopy of these to send you pictures of the book?
No, I got them all.
Oh, okay.
This book has all up to 1966, but these are all from the 1800s, so we're good.
Lincoln says, I got a big 90% silver package from Mantic today. In 1896, AU 55 VAM 19, top 100 Morgan.
Nice.
In 1877, Carson City seated dime, type 1 in XF. Get some great coins. Mantic's got a show on Sunday mornings. I'm probably going to do a Saturday morning show with like intro, new stuff, you know, for new collectors. Small, inexpensive buffaloes, Mercs, wheat pennies. But Mantic's putting out some good quality coins, but he doesn't have enough viewers bidding on these things. And you can get some stuff I mean, at really good prices. Well, is it abusing him to take his stuff for cheap? Maybe. Well, watch his show and support the show if you think you're ripping him off. But he's got really good stuff. If the word gets out, he'll get more people viewing, and it needs to get out.
I don't know why they would fill the hole back up, Alexander.
They want it better. They want a better coin. The idea would be you fill a hole. Hey, the coin no longer has a hole. It's reparation.
Devalues it when it has a hole.
Yeah. Well, once you got a hole in it, it's kind of, you kill the value off. There we go. I got these. These are next. I need cardboard.
You got a spider on there.
Ew, kill it. I don't do well with spiders.
I like them on that silver.
Well, on the silver and paper and stuff, they're fine. Just the real ones. My rule of thumb is if it has more than 4 legs, we're not friends.
Yeah.
There. All right. Hopefully these will fit. There. Notes in an envelope.
Good morning, Miss Paula.
Morning,
I ate
Paula.
a couple of your chocolate coins last night. I had to have chocolate, but it was just a euro. They're actually not that bad of chocolate. I didn't think they'd be very good. They were actually not bad at all.
I'm jealous. I didn't get chocolate.
It was just a euro. I was excited because there's a Finland coin, chocolate coin in there. So I can't touch those ones.
There. I started writing notes on the cardboard. One fella got his got currency in it. He didn't know. He thought it was packing material. So packed the currency in an envelope and put it between 2 sheets of cardboard.
There you go.
That's my solution.
So I think I'm going to give away that microscope during the coin seminar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't work on my computer.
People will like it. The cone
Yeah.
gone?
What was that?
The cone gone?
Yeah.
it took off.
Wow. Okay, now I'm gonna make it fit.
All right. Oh, here they come. Hold on.
Run for your life.
I don't know, guys. They want to eat chopsticks. They want to eat ramen noodles with chopsticks. You're really loud. You don't have to talk.
Hi.
How you doing, Tracy?
Hi. We don't can see her.
Say hi, Cindy.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
Irish. I'm Irish.
You're Irish? Yeah.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we eat ramen noodles with chopsticks?
You can try.
Okay.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Go ahead and try. Yeah, they have no volume control whatsoever.
Oh, no kid does.
No.
Okay, I got this from the diner. Where the heck is the
Thank you.
wrong button?
Oh, you have to wait for those. All right, I'll be right
How
back.
you-
He went off to buy a braided hair lard scent.
That one. There. Okay. I got a 2,000-foot roll of plastic wrap up at the diner. Well, one of the few things I was able to get. Well, good, but boy, it's some handy for wrapping this stuff up. I'm going to get this stuff as tight as I can. Wrap these packages so it doesn't shift. They're in transit. So cardboard on the bottom gives it a little armor. Can't see, Ken? Right here. There. End up with this. See, how do I get back to there? There it is. Ta-da! Get a little package. Then I'll put some padding on it, wrap it up in padding, and stick it in the flat rate envelope. And that'll ship. Here's the padding. It was quiet. Did I hit mute or something?
No, they said they couldn't see you, so I was quiet.
Oh,
And she muted because her kids.
alrighty.
I guess she's getting them settled in.
Uh-huh.
Six.
Yeah, they're gonna try and make ramen, and well, not try and make ramen, but Rainer's gonna make them ramen, and they want to try
it.
eating it with chopsticks. So this should be interesting,
It'll be fun, especially to clean up.
right?
Something goes in the middle.
Your fingers go in the middle.
The pinky does,
No,
but that doesn't.
we're gonna have a lesson in eating with chopsticks today. Here, let me show you.
Wait. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Done.
take them. You hold them like this.
Okay.
You put middle finger in the center of it, like so. And you
Okay.
keep this one straight, and you use this one to pick up your food, just
Okay.
like that.
So hold it like this.
Put your hand like that. Like this.
I think Amy has cats.
Oh, he's a fussy, snotty butt.
We're having chicken flavored.
Oh, go.
Then I want some
So-
forks instead.
Maybe you want forks instead.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my kind of guy right there.
Right. And I don't think I like that.
I can't tell the difference between a real chicken and chicken flavored ramen.
Here you go, Triton. Here.
Feed the kitty, please.
This is
Thank
way
you.
easier.
Yeah, forks are way easier. Use your fingers? No, 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 no.
All right, I can pull up an address. I do a little printing here. There we go. Ooh, got a coin haiku entry.
Oh, Amy, you're the thumbnail. Here we go.
There. Shipping label.
Quick and painless.
Now, I had tape to this, so it didn't, I don't trust these labels. I'm sure they're made in China. I had extra tape on all four sides. There. And that is a Big Show package.
Nice.
Shit. Now I open it and feel, damn it, now I open it and put more stuff in that I left out.
Ken, you just showed the address.
Oh, well, ignore that part. All right. Damn it. There's the extra padding. All right, then I get the other tape out and repack it. What the hell's a big tape? I suck at this.
He's not ready.
For some reason, I'm popular this morning. Yes, Lincoln, it looks like we're probably southern bound.
It's cheaper to live down here.
It is, except for land. Land is not cheaper down there
Yeah.
at all. So, piece of property he just called me about is 2 acres. It's already got the utilities and improvements on it, but it's 35 grand for 2 acres.
35 grand for 2 acres?
That's
Yep.
really not bad. And it's got their utilities ran. It's a pretty good deal.
It's, well, yeah, but up here you can get 80 acres for 80,000 or less.
Oh,
One of
wow.
the places in Maine, it's 300-400 an acre.
Leave her alone.
But you're going to spend as much to heat the place in a year as the place costs.
Right. Yeah. So it's a lot of, the pros and cons kind of equal out between both places. So
Mom,
Okay. Anything else going in here? Get the bill. Get the coins.
yeah, no.
There. Look, we got it.
Mom, can I have my tablet?
No, you have to clean your room. Once your room is clean, you can have your tablet.
Summertime, you'll have to get used to the humidity, though. It sucks.
You're hot.
Oh, it's humid up here too, because we're right on Lake
You gotta mix
Superior.
it. Yeah. Superior.
I lived down there before. It's hot, so you got to be careful.
But the bowl is hot too.
Well, then don't touch the bowl.
Your cat.
Done.
It's on your butt.
Yeah, Lincoln, it just depends on where you are. Land's going to be different regardless of where you go. It's very expensive in Minnesota too, because it's really good farming land. So,
Yeah, I could pie I'm mixing.
where are you at, Patrick?
Apple and juice. Make 2 apple juice.
Get my cardboard box.
Can I have some juice?
I have to make some juice.
Oh, I'm gonna make water juice.
Oh, we have.
Okay, there.
I don't know if we have any water bottles, but you can go.
Okay, that one's done. Next. My list.
Oh, okay. We'll make some juice.
Okay, but it takes a long
I'm
time.
right here, dude. It take a long time.
I know.
You put water in the thing, and then you put the juice in it, and you mix it up, and woo!
No, in the big container.
Yeah.
But where am I filling it? The water. It takes a really long time.
Oh my god. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, till it's always full or not full.
Monterey Bay, 700 grams. Oh my gosh.
Later, not milk for me.
No. Well, I'll make some juice. Just give me a second.
But I'm okay with milk.
Oh, now you're okay with milk? Okay, the milk it is.
After milk, after my milk, then it's juice.
Then it's
You
juice.
do not get a huge cup. That's what I get a huge cup. See?
Oh, very cool.
Or no.
Lost Boys, that's a good movie.
I want this cup.
I don't understand how
This
people
is a
in
big
California afford anything.
Mom, just shouldn't get a huge cup.
Like even the rent out there is insane.
Jenna, hurry up.
Highest taxes in the land.
I know, and you can't even have a straw.
My cup.
Jesus.
Can I have my?
Well, when the whole place falls into the ocean, I'm going to miss those sequoias.
They can go. I don't care.
I got a brother that lives out there just outside of
That's where
LA.
I'm
And
from. All my family.
His name is Colin. It's Uncle Ryan.
his name is Jeremy.
But
Ryan
where
lives in Minnesota.
where's it? Uncle Ryan living?
More tape.
So what are you gonna do your show on there, Ken?
Ikes. We're gonna talk about Ikes. We're gonna have an Ike festival. Let's see. I'm getting stuff gathered up as best I can here. We got red Ikes. We got a blue Ike. We're gonna talk about the different colors. I got some blues. Oh, this is a brown. I got some blues coming. They should be here anytime this month. Of course, it takes a week longer to get here than anywhere else in the world. I got a bunch of, let's see what we got. Here's some. We got clad proofs. We got silver proofs. Just go through, explain the difference between the blue, the brown, the red, the black. We got black. What's this one? Here, black Ikes. What to look for, qualities. Go over the major dye varieties. So you get your large, no wait, type 1, type 2. There they are. Real pretty. What to look for. And talk about Ike. There's a reason he's on the coin. There's a reason they elected the guy. Yeah. And go from there. There, look, I got the proofs all packed up. Let me catch up in chat over here. Blue, brown, black, red. That's right. There's no green. There's no yellow.
I haven't heard of a black guy.
Different colors and stuff. There.
What
So
is
black Ike, just the clad that come in the sets.
Yeah, they'll be the clad proofs.
Oh, okay.
But then you got your circulated Ikes. These are the 71Ds. These are in great shape.
Ew, I need a couple of those tubes.
Oh, I got one that'll come empty soon. These are the those 71Ss. They went. Good Lord, those went fast. Ooh, the different ways to store the darn things. Where's that coffin? These are neat. They got these. They're like $3 a piece.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah. It's a piece of plastic with a fold. It's the ends that hold it together.
What is it?
Take off the ends. And ready? Cue the angels chanting. Oh, it's a coffin. That's about it. There's a little piece of padding in here to absorb the vibration, but it stores the coins and keeps them separate so they're not rubbing together. The plastic on the side isn't going to damage the coin. It's just too darn soft. Pretty slick. Got legs. So when you close it up, it sits flat, doesn't roll around, which is better than you can say for these, because you ever have a roll of coins fall off the desk?
Coin bomb.
Those are handy. So I had 2 of these. I'd gotten some stuff in, and somebody said I would like one, please. I'm going to send that out. The other one still got stuff in it. And here it is. I don't know what's in here. Let's see. Oh, we got 2 in here. I think those are 77s. So these would be
Yeah, I like
yeah. You put them all together, it looks like a tank farm. They're handy. These it's an industry staple, but you do have the coins in contact with each other, and if you rattle them enough, you're going to start to leave some wear patterns on there. It's a darn shame when you get a whole roll, and every coin is flat on the cheek or something. Send it back. That'll be the end of it. Okay, I got to print up another shipping label here. Let's see, where do I go? There it is. Here's my labels.
Blow on it. It just came out of the microwave. I'm sure it's hot.
There we go.
Yeah, where do you get those?
I found a place on eBay. They're like $3 a piece. I'm sure you can get them cheaper. The shipping isn't going to be any fun because they're big, they're bulky.
Right.
Way up a lot.
Coin bomb tubes.
Yeah, geez, they'd be handy in other denominations. I've only seen them in dollars, but they'll fit, any large dollar. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Excuse me.
Here.
I burped.
Kids are rolling over here. I think he beat you. Next time you'll have to try better.
I think next time you're gonna have to drink more milk and eat more ramen noodles at once.
You had your mouth open, so.
Yeah, I can stand my drink dinner.
Okay,
Mom,
quiet.
Mom, can you tell me about Dad's semi-horn that was actually a train horn? Ow!
Here we always look for the base. It's got to come from, deep down within for it to be a good burp.
Or fart.
That's the only way you get points.
Or fart.
Yeah, I'm getting used by the case now, and it's a big case.
I'm gonna get some water now.
There.
How much did shipping go up on priority?
They changed it. If you're shipping local, real close, it didn't go up much at all. I took some notes and I wrote them down, but we're never going to see those again for a while. Here. They're somewhere. You can't see that. They're somewhere down here. Okay. What they did was they went to zonal. It used to be, $3 to ship anywhere. Now it's so much for close, a little more for further away. West of the Mississippi, from where I am, is going to be a little more. This one's going to northern Mississippi. It's not so bad, but on the priority mail, the prices are still the same, but they've gone up, figure 50 cents across the board on that. It's the first class, the small packages, which would be some of those over there. There we go. Which is some of those over
The
there.
small envelopes.
That's the ones that have more zonal prices. And dude, it's all over the place. They had to screw it up. They had a decent working system and they went and screwed it up. All right. So I think I got the price ranges right. I'm doing $4, $8. And that's going to work. Let's see, where the hell's the tape gone? There it is. And for those people who are close and get a small lightweight package, I'll just issue a refund. I've done a couple of those for like $1. There you go. There's some money back. But the lowest I paid is what, 280 something, 286. Yeah. So it's weight and distance now. It used to be just weight. I need some cardboard. Okay, I'll be back. Hey, here's some. Oh, good. One over, one under. Always add cardboard to your package. It doesn't weigh a whole lot and gives it the armor. There we go. That'll work. There's another package. I will fill the mailbox and still have more stuff. So, depending on if I need bread or milk, do I go to town? If I do, then I'll take a bunch and drop everything off and get it done. There's one more.
Why am I so popular all of a sudden?
Okay, that one's done. Who's next? Okay, I need a scale.
Ooh.
How's that?
Remember that coin we was looking at that I called the disc? The cone's looking at one day. It is not a disc.
And what kind of coin is it?
Flowing hair. Large cent.
Can you tell them how many pets we have?
What year?
We don't have a date. Let me see. 1794.
Don't.
Ooh. There's one I got on bookmark. I was gonna
It's
bid
in
on it.
fair. It's in fair condition.
Oh no, you're not gonna bid on my coin, are you?
No, he said it's coin shop.
Oh, okay.
But I'm telling him to grab it because I saw the price tag.
Geez, it's up to 57. There we go. Let's find the screen. There, I got one I'm keeping an eye on. 1794. Dude, it's beat up. It is wrecked. You can see Liberty. Making out the date is impossible, but you can look at the other design features because look, it does have a face.
Yeah, this one, it doesn't have much definition in the hair as that one does, but you can read the 94 and the date. You can make out the profile. You can make out Liberty. And you can see the little cap behind her head. I mean, for the price that I see on the thing, which he'll probably make a deal with them, I told him grab it.
Yeah. This one that I'm looking at, even with the damage and corrosion here, it'll probably go 150 to 200. And this is a beater, man. It's identifiable. One side of it is just wore out. I think it's bent, it's corroded, it's pitted. But it's a 1794. Geez, 150 bucks. If I can get it for that, I probably will. It's got 5 hours left, and the time will tell. But it's already climbed
What
to
would one go for in fair?
Pardon?
What would one go for in fair?
A couple of $100. Let's see. Well, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bidders so far. Because I don't think you got the first one with a 99-cent bid. This is climbing pretty steadily. I'm sure this is not the this guy's minimum bid. If he's got 7,000 stars, he's probably a player. Yeah, this will go for a whole lot more than the $57 bid it's at now. Where the hell did it go? It's gone. There it is. Yeah, this is Cull. You can't grade this. It's got some details. Great. The hair is consistent with very good to fine. The cap is rubbed off. There is no date. And I think it's bent. Corroded. Yeah, there's no way to grade this. You can't come up with a standard grade for this. But it's identifiable. It's got some detail. Yeah, that'll probably go $1.50 at least. If it's stolen, it'll be $1.50. But 19 watchers plus 15 bids. Yeah, that'll go. That might go for a whole lot more than $1.50. I can see $250 being not unreasonable for that. What you got here? Here's a better one. Okay, there you go. You got a decent profile. You can make out the date. Yeah, it's well worn. And it's going 195. Buy it now. There is nothing on the back. Nothing there. Well, there it is. 195. You want it? Get it. Oh, if that's good for 195. That one I was looking at. Yeah, buck and a half would probably be about right. This pretty wrecked. Yep, they're out there. Here's a nice 07. Real pretty girl there. Okay, this listing looks wrong. 1808. They didn't start these till 1809. That's an 1809. I can see the 0. Yeah, but it's not an 1808. Typo or just didn't know any better?
Probably didn't know any better.
Yeah. These look about typical for the date and grade here. What's this one? 710.95 for 70 bucks. Oh boy, that's a beater. You can see a 7 and a 9. I can't quite make out a 5 on this photo. Got some glare. You can see a cap, pretty heavily corroded. Ooh, nothing on the back. Please grade for yourself. Nothing else on it. All right. Here's one worn for 50 bucks. A big hole in it.
That probably was a washer.
That's just about a washer. There ain't much on there. Yeah. Nothing there. I can't identify that further. Another 1808 large set, which is an 1809. Is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah, you can get those oldies, but they're going to be pretty worn if you don't want to spend, several hundred.
Yeah.
What you got here? Clear date. Yeah, I mean, if you got a clear date, that's going to add some marketability to it. It may not add value, but it's going to fly off the shelf a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Just a clear date. And here you got some detail in the back. That's pretty tore up. The only reason some of these survived is because they were, dropped on the ground and lost, or fell between the floorboards in a barn or some old house or something. And you just get these beaters. I mean, they didn't mint a whole lot. You're talking 60,000, 80,000 some of these years. Not too many. And geez, a penny back there was good money. I could look that up for what a day's pay was, around 1,800. Matter of fact, I think I will. All right, prices and wages by decade. What did they make in 1800? Building trade. All right, give me laborer. Farm labor, 1940, 1818 in the United States. $9, 9.45, and that would be a month's wages.
Wow.
Let's see, there's a magnification button here somewhere. There it is.
Could you even imagine living off $9 for a month's wages?
Well, things are a whole lot cheaper too. There's also a site on this where you can look up prices at the time. Okay, United States. New England paid a little more, $11.90 in 1818. Average daily wage rates for artisans, laborers, and agricultural workers in Philadelphia. There you go. $1 a day. Another day, another $1.
I guess that's where the saying comes from, huh?
Jeez, these guys, I was looking at Civil War soldiers. There you go, 1865. Their pay for a private in the Northern Army was $13 a month. In the South, it was $11 a month. 1869, yeah, $3 a day for carpenters. Geez, $100 a month? That's good money. Yeah. But a lot of these people, $1.50, $1 a day, $1.50 a day. The economy was really quiet for a long time. It wasn't until industrialization came in that the production ability of the people was enough to support higher wages. Before industrialization, it was backs, mules, animals, muscle work. And you can only get so much out of people and out of animals in a day. What's this one? Average annual earnings, 1900 to 1970. 1900. What was a good year's pay in 1900? Real dollar earnings in 1914 dollars, $500 a year. Another day, another dollar and change. Not much. You know, you're talking $1 a day. Those pennies were pretty good money. That's a neat site. What was that? We're gonna look up the prices on stuff. Now, prices are gonna be tough because they weren't generally recorded. If they were, the paper they were recorded on didn't typically last. It was higher acid paper. Price of wheat and fowls in Albany, New York, from 1793 to 1846. How much was a chicken back then? Price of wheat.
A nickel. That's my guess.
A bushel of wheat in 1793 was 6 pence? No pounds and 6 pence, perhaps. For a bushel, that's about 50-pound sack of wheat. And you gotta mill it yourself. 6, 8, 11, 16, 12, 10, 9, 12, 14. Yeah, pretty pricey up here at 16 in 1805. Oh, check this out. This is neat. It's sideways, and I can't unsideways it, or can I? Is there a button I can make it oh, look. Rotate right. Aha. Okay, here is a bushel of wheat in Albany, New York for these years. 1793, you're looking at 6 cents. And these are still in pounds. Okay, 1809, 8 cents, 13, 18 cents. Here you go. You had this rise. Now, 1815 was a year without a summer, right? They had that volcano go up, and it was a tough year to grow stuff. 13, 14, 18, 15, 14. The prices stayed up for a little bit here, but why were they higher beforehand? I'd expect a larger price leap in here, 15, 16, 15 and 16. Huh. No matter. That's Albany, New York. Maybe they're able to grow some stuff. Now you could always fish in the Hudson. Plenty of deer back then. Yeah. 6 cents a day. Well, that's your daily bread. All right, we kill that, kill this, kill that, kill this, kill that. What's this? Okay, that stays. There we go. Lay on your side, he says. Okay. And find your screen share. Stop screen sharing. There, we got it. Yep. $1 for a day's pay. I think that may be a lot. I'm sure there are plenty of people who didn't make that much. In town, maybe a little better if you're using more crafty work, cutting shirts, doing woodwork and making a table or some darn thing. It was all muscle work back then. It was a long time before the steam engines got to a point that they were more local. Now, started out, some of the larger shops were able to get like a steam motor going, and they would use it to spin a rod, and the rod would be along the entire back side of the factory, and you'd simply use your piece of equipment and attach a belt to the piece of equipment and then to the rod. You pull a lever, it tightens the belt, and the belt spins, and works your piece of machinery. But the prices on this stuff were outrageous at the time. I mean, you're talking new technology; it's going to be real pricey. But that was the start of industrialization. And well, some of the best uses for it was simple machines that would do a single function. They'd say pump water out of mines. And that was a big deal back then. Otherwise, it was mostly back work, muscle work until the mid 1800s. Dave says my grandfather worked for $1 a day during the Depression. The Grapes of Wrath. There you go. Okay, who did we ship there? That was James. We got him. USA Coinbase. I got to print up a thing here. Guy bought a scale.
My great-grandfather bought a clock, a mantle clock, during the Depression for like $5, which we don't know what I don't know what it's worth now. It's worth quite a bit, but the story goes my great-grandma had a giant fit that he spent that money on a clock, and this was all during the Depression. He went and wasted $5 on a clock.
$5 good money. What are you talking? Almost a week's pay there.
All right.
There's invoice. How do I print this? Right there.
I just found an 1852 U.S. large cent with a counter stamp, Devons and Bolton, Montreal. So they took a U.S. large cent and counter stamped it in Canada to use it as a token, I guess.
Nope, I have no paper. Wait for it. There. He's a bathroom. I'll be back. Here, you can share mine.
See that?
Come here. Okay, I asked there. I'm now gonna close
That's
the door.
crazy looking. What?
He found, I guess, the coin you were looking at.
This is the one that I just found on eBay.
Are you showing it or is he?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah, you can see it. It's a U.S. large cent from 1852, but it's counter stamped Devons and Bolton, Montreal. Canada.
Is this Spanish or is it
No.
Korean?
Spanish, Korean. How about American and with a Canada counter stamp?
Okay, fine then.
Yeah. Sorry to bust your bubble there. That's cool. It's definitely different. Never seen anything of the likes. I think they want too much money for it, though. I don't know. Maybe not. 75, buy it now.
Yeah, that's a little high.
I'm thinking.
Especially the counter stamp is probably going to be considered damage.
Right. It's different, though. Never heard of them doing that. Do you see this, Ken? I share this with you again.
Where is it?
It is an 1852 large cent, but it's been counter stamped Devons and Bolton, Montreal.
Advertising. I bet you that's a store.
Ah, that
Thank
could
you,
be
Dave.
Yep.
the readers. Looks like the ringer. That poor thing has been through the ringer.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, CJ's here. CJ, we got the link here. If you want to just goof off. I haven't posted this in a bit. Copy.
Hey, CJ.
There you go. Anybody wants to click on that link there in chat, it might work for you. and you'll be able to, if you got a camera and microphone, you can join in the Hangout and hang out with us. We're just goofing off. I'm packing stuff. It's Monday. It's usually a pretty busy packing day. 1 o'clock. I got a couple more hours, and I'm going to run to town and get this stuff out. Where's the scissors?
We have ice everywhere. We can't go anywhere. Even the police put a thing out saying don't travel anywhere.
Yeah. Stay home.
And then the temperatures are supposed to drop and it's supposed to start snowing. So we'll have a nice layer of ice underneath the snow. It should be fun.
I'm assuming you won't miss the snow in Texas, huh?
No, the only time I really missed the snow when I lived down there was just Christmas time. Having a non-white Christmas was weird.
Hey, CJ.
Good morning.
How you doing?
CJ?
I am just waking up from working on my 3D printing all night. And this is the first Monday I've had off in, what year is it?
I don't know. 2019.
So this is going to be like the first Monday that I haven't had to go to work on a normal week for about 17 years.
Wow.
Jesus, makes you wish you saved a lot more on those paychecks. I've had jobs before, and they're okay. You get that regular paycheck, but it's always the boss deciding how much you're worth. Okay, let's see. What's the name on this guy? There it is. I'm going to print a shipping label here real quick. Well, the thing about these coins, it's an opportunity for you. You can always take the money that you have and invest it in coins and flip them. If you have the knowledge, if you got a good brain on what's going on and can find the deals and can establish a customer base and do all those other things that need to be done to make it effective business, it's a great opportunity to develop a side income.
Right.
And how far you take that, dude, I haven't worked for the man in 2 years. Kind of nice. I left a diner. I was working at a diner, managing a diner a couple of years ago. And, they decided I was getting paid too much. And they said, we got to cut you loose. And I said, well, you can't pay me more. So I was going to go, in October anyway. Okay. So we just parted company. And that was the end of that. But let's see, a month and a half after that, I had an opportunity to buy a diner, but that turned into just a sour deal real quick. I got out of there. The credit card money came in, and we set it up real fast. And the only way to do the credit cards was to use one of those little swipes that goes into your hand phone. Well, that money went into my partner's checking account and never came out.
Oh.
So how am I trying to run a diner? I don't have half the money to work with. I say, look, we got $2,695 went into your checking account, hasn't come out, and we need, some groceries and pay the light bill. Well, I don't have it.
Pharmacy.
Well, the power meter melted down about 2 days later. I had the opportunity to get the hell out of that deal, and I took it. Just because you're self-employed doesn't mean you're making good money. However, coins is neat because it works at your speed. It works at your rate. If you're willing to put in the effort, you can develop a nice little tiny side income. I know people that just do coin shows, once a month, a couple of times a month, depending on what's going on. And, they've got their coin business. They buy coins and they put them on their table, and it's a yard sale for coins. And so they pick up an extra $300-400 every weekend that they do this. Real handy. They pay their mortgage with just the coins. That's what the coins can be for you if you're into it. Well, I know you're in a bad situation, and I'm sorry for you, but there's not much I can do to help. However, if you have any questions on what needs to be done to make it work, I'd be more than happy to answer and help and coach as much as possible. There's a lot can be done with it. And geez, if you're out of work, it's an opportunity.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. How far you can take it is entirely up to you. You're not depending on the job. Okay, there's that hassle with the taxes and the record keeping, but don't worry about that. You get 7 years before they actually knock on the door and take your house and leave you on the street. Pay your taxes, or they're going to come for you. Yeah, there's a lot of work to it, but you have your own hours. You set your own time. Oh, let's see. No, I don't have a card. I'll just rip the tape and send this out. It's ready. There.
I think one of the biggest things about the situation is that I'm really kind of in an interesting situation because my position at the company was loss prevention and safety manager. So I wasn't just loss prevention. I wasn't just safety. I was loss prevention, safety, admin, operations. I was all of these things. So it kind of puts me in an interesting position that I could go into just the safety manager side. I could stay in retail and be like, a store LP. I could be a corporate LP. I could be an auditor. I could be an analyst, and I can take this time and go back into computers. So there's like right now, there's really a lot of avenues of things that I have the opportunity that if I wanted to, I could.
If you're that important, maybe they'll call you up. We need you back.
I figure it'll take a couple of years before investors start asking questions, but yeah, there's that.
Oh my God, do you have that loud enough? Do you have it loud enough?
What did you got, Cindy?
Come on, again. My son, he's got the TV screaming at him.
Yeah, that's the thing. You get them kids, you gotta work a job. You gotta put food on the table, pay the bills, buy clothes, do all those spending things. I've been very fortunate. I have no kids.
I've got a side project that I have been working on. It's I'm working with a local gun shop, and I am 3D printing stands for some of their guns.
Cool.
And it was just something that I was like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And he's like, yeah, that sounds pretty good." So I started, printing just mock-ups for him. And he's like, "Well, can you put my logo on it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can do anything." So that turned into, I have now 87 pieces printed for him. I've gone through like 2 full spools of filament. So now I'm doing like 3 other things along with he wanted some of those desk name tags, nameplates. So I printed those up, and yeah, it's been a really interesting adventure with him, because when I'm in there talking to him, he's like, "Hey, what about this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can do that."
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Richard said he couldn't hear me. Well, one thing about intelligent people, they always have something going on the side. There's always a way to market their skill, be it self-employed or working for the man. Yeah, working for somebody else has the advantage of dependability. Well, usually. in your particular case, it didn't pan out. There's plenty of stuff out there. You got 17 years on the job, yeah, you'll probably be snatched up. A lot of companies only hire people that are currently employed so that they're actually stealing from the competition and affecting that competition. Um, Now, if you are self-employed, you have another advantage of, yes, I'm currently self-employed and here's my card and all this stuff. And again, it gives you the appearance of being active rather than unemployed. Don't ever say you're unemployed. Uh, you either just work for somebody and now you're self-employed, or you're employed for somebody else. Uh, it's a strategy, is what that is. But with the coins, geez, it's gonna. All you ever do with coins is gain more ability, gain more intelligence, gain more knowledge, gain more wisdom, and the longer you do it, the easier it becomes. And all those little things you've been saving up, you can take those and move them out and get more stuff. Uh, all I can do is offer support for you.
Yeah, I guess the first thing I got to do is organize because I got stuff everywhere right now.
Yeah, I actually put together a resume, I don't know, 3, 4 years ago. It's probably still on here somewhere. Um, it's kind of neat there. You think back of all the stuff you do over time. I've managed apartments. I've been self-employed for probably half of my adult life. Uh, is how do you put in a resume? They want to know what was your job with this company. Um, Everything. How do you put that in a resume? What can you do? What are your skills? Whatever you need to be, whatever you need done. Can you operate equipment? What do you got? Uh, I mean, my big skill is uh, uniting a crew more than anything else. I've always had the ability to say, hire me, and their transition rate, their turnover rate suddenly drops because I keep the crew. Uh, Employee retention seems to be a pretty good skill with me for some reason. Uh, I find build the people up, and that's how you build the business up because the people have the vested interest already in doing a better job and producing a better product or service because that's their long-term prospects. And I start with the people and building them up and improving their skills as best I can. They'll help each other later as their skills improve, but you end up with unit cohesion, which is really tough to beat. And I've worked in a lot of places where, geez, once I'm done, the people are there for years. That's a neat thing. Pardon?
So that's awesome because, morale has a lot to do with keeping people on. When the morale's low, then they don't want to do the job. They don't want to show up. They don't want to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times morale is low because they're not being treated fairly. Look, you got three things in a job. You got the people you work with, there's the job that you do, and there's the pay. And if you got two of them that are pretty good, you got it made. If you've only got one, you ain't going to hang around there.
Yeah.
So, geez, with industrial contracting, let me tell you, the work is brutal. Right? Some people like it. That's great. The pay is pretty good. So you got 1 out of 3. It comes down to the third item, which is the way you're treated. And if you can't treat your people right, respectfully, as if they're a contributing member of the team, they're gone.
Right.
Because the work sucks. Although the money's good, it comes down to the people you work with.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, Levi.
I was at AGM at Freebird's burrito place
That's where it comes
down
from.
in Tyler, and work was great. It was fun, and I had an absolutely awesome crew, and a bunch of them who I still talk to. But my GM was constantly telling me that I basically couldn't treat my coworkers, who I considered my coworkers, because I did as much work as they did. I had no problem getting down and greasy and dirty. And just because I was a AGM didn't mean that, I was above them. And so that garnered me a lot of respect from them.
Yeah.
And then when I left, because the work was just a bit much with my husband being gone all the time and having 2 little ones at home, I told them I was just going to step down instead of leaving. And in doing so, they decided to start treating me like dirt. So I said, screw you. I'm done. I'm not going to do this. And when I left, everybody else left. And
Funny that.
I was down there and the place was just crap. The people were not happy to be there. I mean, the whole morale of that entire place just went down the tubes. So obviously, me being a lot more personable and willing to get down and dirty with everybody when it comes to working really helped out versus trying to be bigger and better according to them than the rest of the crew. So it kind of sucks to see it because it was a great, fun place to work. But walking back in there was like, wow.
No.
It went
What
down
the
like
hell? Okay, look, it's 1:30. I'm going to grab a little lunch. I got plenty of more stuff to pack up here, and it's going to be faster if I can focus on that, but I'm getting kind of hungry. I'll probably go cook up some macaroni and cheese or something. Levi O'Rourke is here, so I want to thank the people that have come in.
All right. Well, everybody have a good day.
I'm going to go do my thing, which is, just probably taking a nap at some point. I got a bunch of stuff to ship out here, more to do. All right, including Levi's package. I got his envelope over there. All right, TJ, good luck with everything. Stay in touch.
Thanks.
All right.
DJ.
Cindy, Amy, you guys keep on staying groovy.
All right.
I'm going to take off. How do I stop this?
Click out of it. Like.
Okay, see you later.